Yes, ma'am. What a wonderful experience it's been for these guys. Just Grand Junction, people here have just been so welcoming. They treated our guys like rock stars. So beautiful scenery. It's just been a tremendous experience. Today, we were down 5-1. Our guys kind of climbed back. We made it 7-7. We had a bases loaded, one out there. Went to Junior Harding, who was kind of been our kryptonite this year. We played Chipola in February, and he started against us that game and was tremendous against us. And he was good again today. So we can't quite figure that guy out. So we play him again next year down in Florida. Hopefully he'll be moved on. But no, it's just a great year by a tremendous group of guys. I don't know if anybody expected Florence-Darlington Tech to get here, but we're hoping it'll be a short amount of time before we're back.
Was that a similar performance by Harding against you guys?
Yeah, he had a no hitter going into the seventh when we played him in Florida. He was effectively wild, where he'd miss it with a couple fastballs and drop that slider in there, and he pitched backwards. But he's just a really good arm, got good velocity, and like I said, a really good slider as well. So he had a good outing.
Pretty deep in the bullpen, and obviously that's always tough.
Yeah, our pitching staff's been, I guess the best part of our team pretty much the entire year. Once we got down by 3 or 4 runs, we knew it was going to be a tough task, scoring that many runs. So we decided to kind of go with some guys that hadn't pitched and try to get as many guys in and enjoy this experience as much as they could. But when you walk as many guys and hit as many guys as we did in 2 games, I think we walked and hit a small village. But when you do that, it's going to be tough to win out here because you walk a guy, you give up a fly ball that gets out of here, and next thing you know, it's 6-0. So that hurt us, but just like I said, Chipola is a tremendous team. There's a reason why they're ranked #1 in the country. They're good in every phase of the game, and they were just better than us today.
What did you hear about Grand Junction and this experience, and how did this live up to that or exceed it?
Absolutely. I talked with a lot of coaches to kind of prepare myself, on the way here, and all of them said this will be probably the best experience of these guys' lives so far, and I think it lived up to it, man. Just our host Don Pettigrove and the Rotary Club, they were just tremendous. The scenery is just beautiful. I'm glad we had a chance to have a couple off days to go see some sights, and even though we didn't win any games, I was proud of the way our guys competed. So it was a great experience, and like I told some of the other guys, only one team leaves here a winner. Unfortunately, it wasn't us this year, but some really good baseball teams here.
You see some snow?
We did, yeah. We went on top of Grand Mesa, got to see some snow, so that was exciting. Had a little snowball fight. You know how those guys are. So
some of your guys never see snow before.
No, I think they all have. We've gotten a little bit of snow in South Carolina. We don't get much, but we've gotten a little bit over the years. But every few years we get a flurry or two. So it's like I said, it was just a great experience, though.
What does this do for your program moving forward? I mean, you've got some young kids coming back, obviously.
Yes, ma'am. I think it's going to be huge for the program. We in the past, we've always tried to play as tough of a schedule as possible. That's why we go down to Florida and play in the tournament at St. John River State, which Chipola's in, and Miami-Dade and those guys. We go to Walter State, which has been here a bunch. Spartanburg Methodist is in our conference. So we're already trying to play the best teams in the country to prepare our guys for if we get an opportunity to get out here. I think this is going to be big for recruiting. Obviously, you make it to a World Series, you start to become known nationally, and that can turn some heads, and so we're hoping this is going to be big for the program. We're about to build a new athletic facility on campus as well. We did all this without even having our own field. So once we get that on campus, we feel like we can be a team that can consistently have a chance to get out here.
Will it be emotional for these guys?
I think so. Not because they lost. I think just because they're all going to be going their separate ways. These guys, we got a tremendous group of sophomores. Their leadership is what got here. We're definitely not the most talented team here, and we proved that. We're a little under talented, but the team cohesiveness, just because they believe in each other, they care about each other, and that's what got us here. And I think that's what they're going to miss the most, because all these guys are going to be going their separate ways. You know, with the sophomores, like you said, we have a good group of freshmen coming back. They got a taste of this now, so we're hoping that's going to be big for them. And they saw, you know, how good of leaders our sophomores were too. So we're hoping that can, you know, be a good recipe for our freshmen next year.
On a lighter note, does Larry get retired, or do you keep that?
I'm not sure. That's you know, that was one of our sophomore pitchers that bought that, so he might be taking that with him to Tennessee Tech. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what happens at the end of the year. Let's hope he makes it back to South Carolina. They might just throw that thing away the way we played down here. So we'll have to see.
The good thing is you get home and you got some big things coming up this summer with the little ones.
I do. You know, my wife had a doctor's appointment this morning, so she was texting me, keeping me updated, and everything looks great. So due date's July 19th. They cut her hours at work too, so she's excited about that, I think. So.
Okay, good enough.
Thank you very much, guys.